Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I welcome you to this session where we are still looking at paper 3 ICT, and it is UNEB examination board that was done 2025. And actually this time around, so far we have looked at Microsoft Word, that is question 1. Question 2, we have looked at the publisher. Question 3, we have so far looked at the database, what we call access. Then this time around, question 4, that's what we're going to look at in this session. That's all about spreadsheet for Microsoft Excel. The table below shows the marks students obtain different subjects in term 1, and this is the students' marks in this table. Part A says, using a spreadsheet software, enter the marks in the worksheet, save the work as your name and personal number. So this is very easy. We're going to minimize actually our question paper. Then you're going to open the folder which we have been using. So far there are 3 numbers which we have done so far, different sessions. So you're going to add Microsoft Excel, type our names, which is ISO 511. So we open it. Here it is. So we're going to try to minimize it a bit so that we can enter some data for these students. So we're going to enter some data. So that is you're going to start with these column headings here. Slowly, for example, you're going to say the name, is going to start with the name, math, that is chemi, that's bio, that is Greek, and that is total. We have average here. We have position, and lastly remark. So after entering the column headings, we're going to try to put them in all borders. Like that. So let's enter home. Now I'm going to bold them because I'm seeing they are bolded. Yeah, so we're going to start entering. What's this? Home 45. In math, chemistry, he got 75. In bio, he got 68. That is in agriculture, he also got 68. So we come here. And enter the remaining data. So you're going to come and enter the remaining data here. So we're going to double click on these column headings so that they're a bit bigger. They have to size, so just double click on the line there. Here we go. So let's try to expand this according to the table. Their font is Times New Roman and their size is around 14, so we're going to do that. We're going to increase the font to Times New Roman, and you're going to increase the size to around 14. Yeah, that is their size. And according to the table still, we're seeing average and position. You're going to right click on it, then we come to alignment here. You come and wrap text. Yeah, that's how it was. Let's do the same with the same to position. Come to alignment, we'll put text here. Yeah, it was wrapped as you can see here. Average and position. It was wrapped. Very good. So once that is done, we're going to come to the next question here. Add a suitable heading to the table. As you can see, we can get a title from this data here. The table shows marks students obtain different subjects in the term 1. So we can say marks of students, or we can say students marks in term 1. That's Victor. So you can come here, we right click, and we start a new row, and you type students marks in term 1. Yeah, I think that is it. Again, center, we bold it, we increase the font to around 18. You can also use the same font. So that is it. The next question says apply all borders to the data. This one we are done with it. The next question says apply an angle of rotation to the column headings. So here we are done with the column headings, as you can see, and all borders is done. So we are going to highlight the column headings. We put any rotation of our choice. We come and alignment here. This is the rotation they want. We can put it any of our choice, maybe 45. Then click OK. So this is it. Then from there we come to the next question, which says use a suitable formula to calculate the total mark and average mark of each student, obtain the position of each student, determine the status of each student in the marks column, given that average mark below 50 is fail, otherwise it is pass. So we are going to come and click on total. We get the total marks. The formula is simple. You come and click sum. We are going to add the total mark for all these students. For Moses Oma, and here it is. So we autofill. We come and get the average for the total. come also we do the same. So this is the average autofill. So we get the position equal sign. Here we're going to use rank. Open bracket. We are going to consider average. We put a comma. So we drag up to the last student. Here we press function 4 to put the sort reference. Then you press enter to get the position for the student. So once that is done, then you come and put a remark here. You say you're going to use if function, saying if a student has got, for example, 64, that is D3, is greater than or equal to 50, comma, then you say pass, comma, then you put comma here, you put quotes, otherwise fail. Then you close all brackets, enter. So that means if a student has got above 50 or above, is passed. If he has got below 50, that person has failed, as you can see here. So that is how we get the remarks for the students. Then we go to the next part. This part is done. Then we come to insert we insert a chart showing the students' average marks. So we then come here, we click. They have not specified the chart, so we can use any chart of our choice. We are going to highlight the name column. We hold, we come to average column, we also do the same. Then we come to insert a chart. So you can use a column chart, line chart, pie chart, bar chart, a chart, scatter chart, or even other charts. But maybe I'm interested in pie chart. So pie chart is there. You can even add data labels. Good for the average. The chart is inserted. Include appropriate chart titles and access. So we're going to come here, we include chart titles and access. So the title, you can say, you can click here. And say a chart showing average mark of our students. So the chart title is done. So we can, since they have talked of that, the access, that means we might be forced to change the chart. This is the column chart. Yeah, just turn it with column chart. So remember, the column chart, you always have the axis, that is the column y and x axis. So we can insert here textbooks and put here y axis here, and you get another textbooks. You just put here the x axis, simple as that. So we have the x axis here and the y axis and the chart. It shows the average mark for each student. Simply that is it. I think, let me see where we have the last question. Insert your name as footer. So here we're going to come to our insert footer. So this is the head automatically, so we come down to the footer, we scroll here up to the footer, so we add a footer. Of course, that is our names and person number. Machamzi 50511. So the footer is inserted. So here we are going to come to our page layout. We reduce the scale. Let's first go to the orientation, we put it to landscape. Yeah, I think that is enough. We just need to so once we put on landscape, our work will fit very well. Then lastly, save and print all your work. So here we shall just come to our work. Press Ctrl P. This is how our work will look like once it's printed. The table, we can have the student mark at the title, we can have the chart showing, then we can have our graph or our chart here, and the footer is how our work will appear on the paper. Then click print.